Today, I raced to stop the bloodbath.
That's the problem with having such a big family.
How do you choose the ones you save?
I remember rather enjoying Fast and Furious 7, by all accounts one of the better ones. But as for the rest, they all rather whizzed past me in a cloud of exhaust fumes.
Let's start back at the beginning, shall we? Los Angeles, 2001. Humble roots, local kids, street racers who became hijackers.
22 years ago, the first Fast and the Furious was a modest film about cars and undercover cops trying to bust a black market gang led by one Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel. But things got bigger very quickly over the years.
Graduated to high-speed smuggling, mobile jailbreaks, train robberies. If it could be done in a car, they did it.
Before long, they were working black ops for the CIA, taking on international criminals, smashing cars through skyscrapers and into outer space. But all rooted in one thing. It's all about, everybody, that's right, it's all about family.
Here they come.
You will never be able to break my family.
Family trumps everything in the Furious world. In fact, quite often the enemies of the expanding Dom Toretto clan find themselves later welcomed into the family.
What's up?
Uncle Jacob?
Your dad sent me. Can't wait to see you get out of this one. Boom.
It makes no sense, but making sense has never been a driving motivation of the Fast and Furious franchise, if you'll pardon the pun. Yes, despite the endless repetition of the family mantra, it's really all about cars. Driving cars in every direction you can imagine. Backwards, forwards, up, down, upside down, whatever.
Let's race!
But before the screaming tyres, there's usually a family barbecue, this time hosted by Dom's hitherto unknown grandma. Rita Moreno leads a string of some pretty incredible leading women in Fast X.
I know that this road has been very hard, and yet here you are, building this magnificent family.
You may be surprised when Charlize Theron turns up to warn Dom that the son of a less magnificent family is out for revenge. I know, wasn't Charlize Dom's arch enemy? Well, don't worry, here's a new one, Jason Momoa, whose drug-dealing father was killed in a previous episode. Was it 5, 3, 7? Well, don't worry about that either.
You built such a beautiful life, filled with love and family.
I never got that chance.
You stole that from me.
Jason Momoa is a larger-than-life personality anyway, you'd think, with his huge biceps and flowing Hawaiian locks. But no, someone, Vin Diesel, new director Louis Leterrier, possibly Jason himself, decided there was room to go bigger as villain Dante Reyes. Bigger like Liberace.
Dami,
I knew you would come for me.
I'm Dante. Enchante.
So how about we all just start shooting each other? That's what I came here for. Time to end this.
Mind you, Dante's competing with a crowded cast. Apart from Dom, his wife Letty, and the rest of the tight five, Tej, Roman and Han, there are any amount of walk-ons from the likes of Jason Statham.
Let's dig some graves.
You are not to be trusted.
Hey, you ain't on my Christmas list either.
Keeping the family theme going, there's the daughter of their old CIA boss, played by actress-turned-action star Brie Larson. There's John Cena as Dom's long-lost brother. There's Dame Helen Mirren as Jason Statham's old mum Queenie, a blink-and-you'll-miss-it appearance by Gal Gadot, and, of course, Charlize Theron.
Good morning, sunshine.
You gotta be kidding me.
I have to say, watching Charlize taking out the trash in not nearly enough scenes is enough to remind me how much I've missed seeing her on the screen. But let's not cry over missed opportunities. Dom and Dante are attacking each other from every possible angle in a bunch of exotic locations. Rio, Rome, London, Antarctica, even Portugal.
No! Get out of there!
Is there a plot, I hear a few die-hard traditionalists asking, aside from flamboyant Dante coming up with endless schemes to get revenge on Dom? Come on, it worked for Wile E. Coyote and all those Roadrunner cartoons. Add a side order of Dom and Letty trying to protect their adopted son, gangs of bad guys facing gangs of good guys in between car races, and what more could anyone want?
Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride.
He's coming for you with everything.
What's the plan, Dom?
I'm not sure anymore.
But even a film as footloose and fancy-free as Fast X can find itself tangled up in plot with so many moving parts colliding into each other. The film ends abruptly with half the cast either blown up or missing in action. It's all right, I don't need a to-be-continued caption to tell me there's more to come.
You still know how to drive? What do you think?
It's showtime.
Here we go!
Game recognizes game.
The question is, will I be joining Dom and his, by my count, magnificent 27 as they attempt to drive the franchise to a safe haven? Well, I suspect not. Frankly, when I find myself counting the number of times anyone says family in Fast X, 56 apparently, it was clear my mind was no longer on the job.